they're not in their grave.
Well, hello there, my creatures of the night, and welcome to another bone-chilling episode of Saturday Night Horror Theater! Alright, let's get it started, ghouls and gals. On tonight's episode, we'll be reviewing Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses and its sequel, The Devil's Rejects. Let's get started with House of a Thousand Corpses. I want to start off by saying, House of a Thousand Corpses is very clearly a director's first attempt at making a film. The way that I could tell that is by the way that it's edited. This is the way that House of a Thousand Corpses is edited. You see that picture? It's a picture of shit. I'm trying to convey the message to you that I think House of a Thousand Corpses was edited very shitty. Yeah, it's edited very shittily. I don't know if shittily is a word, but we're going to make it a word for the context of this review, because Rob Zombie's editing in House of a Thousand Corpses was edited very shittily. So yeah, this film has some very poor editing. It has these weird transitions like this.
Satan.
Yeah, that happens. Like random transitions happen. And instead of enhancing the movie, they take you out of the movie. And that's always a huge, huge negative when it comes to any movie. Horror, comedy, action, whatever. If you have something that distracts you from the movie, that's in the fucking movie, that's not good for your, say it with me folks, your fucking movie. So yeah, those transitions, they needed to go. And it just felt very first attempt, like nobody kind of like this term is probably not going to be very popular, but nobody tried to police him while he was making this film, and they didn't kind of like tell him like, hey, maybe try this, or hey, maybe do that. That's not to say that there wasn't any studio meddling in this film. I'm sure there was, and I'm sure once this movie came out, they were like, oh yeah, maybe we should get this guy some help. Because he so clearly got some help in The Devil's Rejects, which we're going to talk about later. We're going to talk about House of a Thousand Corpses right now. House of a Thousand Corpses, again, if you're unfamiliar with this film, it follows a group of young adults from the age, I want to say they're from age from like 19 to like early 20s. And it follows these group of people in the early 70s, and they set out on this trip to find Dr. Satan! Or as Chris Hardwick says it, Satan! Ah, Dr. Satan! Yeah, Chris Hardwick's in this movie, which is really weird. Also, Dwight from The Office is in this movie. Also, Walter Goggins from Vice Principals and The Righteous Gemstones and a couple of other things is in this movie. This movie has a lot of comedic talent, and it shows because this movie is pretty fucking clever and it's pretty comedic. But before I explain that, let me go back to my previous point, because I was explaining the plot to you and I was getting way ahead of myself because I got excited by all the comedic talent in this movie. All the comedic and this talent in this movie was like distracting me from like how badly edited this movie was. But anyways, yes, this film follows a group of young adults as they try to find Dr. Satan, but what they find instead is the Firefly family, and our film takes off from there. It's essentially a trip down what you would think a John Waters and Tobe Hooper film would feel like. Basically, this film is like if you were to put Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original one, not any of the various shitty remakes, and any John Waters film, and put them into a blender, blend that shit up, pour it, serve, chill, serve, and you got yourself House of a Thousand Corpses, because this is so clearly, or Rob Zombie was so clearly influenced by Tobe Hooper and John Waters while he was making this film. It is so clear to the point to where he's almost fucking plagiarizing them. I said almost. He has his own unique style and flavor, but you can clearly tell those were some of the ingredients in the Rob Zombie, we'll call it the Rob Zombie pot pie, so to speak. Another thing that is a weakness for this film is that it kind of doesn't know what to do in its third act. This film was finished in the first 2 acts. They fully established what was going on, and they even had a end credits shot, this shot right here, which lingers way too fucking long. This film has some serious fucking pacing issues, and this scene in particular really fucking points out those fucking pacing issues. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, that right there was an end credit scene, and it kind of felt like Rob Zombie was like, yeah, that's like the end of the film, they got away with it, they killed everybody, whatever. But no, so the film continues and they kill everybody off, and we're stuck with our final girl right here who's running around screaming, doing nothing of value, adding nothing to the film. I'm sorry, but this actress was just not good. Everybody else in the film, yes, even Sheri Moon Zombie, was perfectly casted, but just for some reason, this final girl, when they give her spotlight to shine in the last act of the film, she drops the fucking ball, and it is so fucking bad. I mean, she's not Troll 2 level bad.
They're eating her! And then they're going to eat me! Oh my God!
She's noticeably a less of a actor than the other actors in this film. And, yeah, this film feels like it doesn't know what to do towards the end of the movie. Rob Zombie kind of was just like, oh, I thought the film ended here, but I guess I'll add these an extra couple of scenes. And, hey, why don't we throw in a bunch of, like, demon-like people, and we throw in this thing and this thing, which make this movie feel like it's set into 2 separate fucking movies. Like, the last act of this movie feels like an entire fucking other movie. Like, the introduction of these 2 fucking things right here are kind of jarring. They take you out of the fucking movie. You're like, okay, what's going on now? You're like, now she's in hell, I guess? And yeah, that just didn't mesh with what he was trying to do. Like, he almost pulled off what he was trying to do, but he kind of didn't. Then again, I may be completely wrong, because from what I understand, or from what I can see, this film was always going to be a cult-like film. It was always going to be a film like Rocky Horror or like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. And apparently it did become that, because this film does have a huge audience. People like Rob Zombie movies. I mean, I'm not one of those fucking people, but there's some people out there that like Rob Zombie movies, and this was their entry point into Rob Zombie movies. And I guess I can almost see why somebody would be interested as to what this director has to say next. I mean, again, that's not me, but I can understand if that's you. We're gonna take a brief intermission, and we're gonna move on to the Devil's Rejects. I'll see you ghouls and gals in a bit.
Good evening. It's intermission time, and during the next 10 minutes, we invite you to visit our refreshment stand located in the center of the drive-in. Our service is friendly and quick. You'll find hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, your favorite candies, hot and cold beverages, and other delicious snacks. So add to your fun of watching the movie. Visit our refreshment stand right now during our 10-minute intermission. We're glad to have you with us tonight. We hope you'll come to see us often.
All right, ghouls and gals, and we're back with Saturday Night Horror Theater. All right, and before I start this review, I just want to say that this was the hardest fucking film review that I have ever attempted to make. Not because I'm doing some crazy technical stuff, but because literally everything was going against me while I was trying to make this film review. This film review was supposed to come out like 2 weeks ago, and well, if you're not from Texas and you're watching this, a hurricane hit. Which means the power went out, and which means that I didn't have internet, and we didn't have power in our area where I live for like 3 days. So everything was going against me to make this film review, and we didn't have power for 3 days. Then, like, I want to say like 3 more days after that, we didn't have internet. So we had to have internet for a total of 6 days due to the power being out and then the internet being out. So yeah, here we are. And with that being said, let's get this fucking review on the road. I want to start off by saying that The Devil's Rejects is far fucking superior to the shit show that is House of a Thousand Corpses. This film, in the first like 30 minutes, I was like, oh, this is the better film. This is the far superior film. It's way better acted, it's way better directed, and it's just more effective. I can't believe that I'm fucking saying this because I normally hate Rob Zombie movies, but I have to give Senor Zombie here a fucking round of applause. He pulled it off. He almost made a near perfect B horror movie. He attempted to make a 1970s like horror film again in the same vein of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and movies like that, and he succeeded. He did everything that The House of a Thousand Corpses was trying to do. The House of a Thousand Corpses was trying to be like spooky and intimidating and be able to like shift tone really quickly without seeming like tonally like confused, which it didn't do any of that effective, while The Devil's Rejects did all of that effective. This film, speaking of like changing the tone at the drop of a hat, is able to do that so effectively. It's one moment genuinely funny. There's genuinely funny scenes in this film, like this scene, for example.
Now y'all ain't planning on fucking these chickens, are you?
The chicken, the fucker scene is actually really funny. Like, I was like laugh out loud, like laughing, LOLing in real fucking life while I was watching that scene. And then it's able to like have scenes like that where it's funny, genuinely funny, and then switch to actually intimidating where you're like, oh fuck, this is uncomfortable to watch. And that's when you know you're watching a good horror film, when you feel uncomfortable with what you're watching. And again, I am so fucking surprised at this because I thought that I was going to fucking dislike this movie so fucking much. I was ready to fucking just like totally eviscerate this movie and like rip it apart and like take a shit inside of its corpse and throw it on the floor and then like just piss on it for good measure just to let you know how much I hated this fucking movie. But no, I like this movie. This movie was, again, near fucking perfect, which is fucking odd for me to say because this is a Rob Zombie movie. The man who made 3 from Hell, which is probably one of the worst films that I've ever seen, and the guy that made Halloween 2, which is one of the worst horror films that I've ever seen. Yeah, so he's had some pretty terrible fucking movies, but this film right here,
This shit right here?
is Rob Zombie's magnum fucking opus. And the one thing that makes me mad about this film, well, not mad about this film, is that this film's reputation and legacy and like almost is tainted by the existence of 3 from Hell. This film was so obviously meant to be the last and final film in this series. Hell, the end of the movie, they get shot like 27,000 fucking times and they're driving down the fucking freeway to Freebird. I mean, that's like a song that you die to in a movie. If Freebird's playing, somebody's dying. And that this movie existing totally like just kind of shits on The Devil's Rejects, and I wish that 3 from Hell didn't exist, but it does. Speaking of 3 from Hell, I have a review for 3 from Hell, which I'm going to post up after I post this review, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, this film, near perfect. The only reason I say that it's near perfect is because the existence of 3 from Hell. If 3 from Hell didn't exist, this film would be just perfect. If you were to take this film out of like the Rob Zombie trilogy or whatever, it could be a standalone great fucking film. This film does something that I thought was gonna be fucking impossible. It humanizes these fucking sadistic serial killer fucking characters. Hell, they even get a fucking scene, a cute fucking scene where you're just like, oh, they're people. They actually like have feelings and care for one another. Like, wow. At one point in this film, you're even kind of like rooting for them to escape. You're just like, yeah, Firefly family, I know you're fucking shitty people and you murder people, but I don't want you to get murdered by this shitty fucking guy. And that's another thing. This guy right here, the fucking Sheriff Wydell character, this guy is, oh, he's good. He's fucking good. This guy like carries like the last hour of this movie. This movie is like about 2 hours long. I watched the director's cut, and for the last hour of this movie, like 45 minutes of this movie, this motherfucker carries the film, and he is goddamn good. And so is fucking Bill Moseley. He is goddamn good in this movie. They turn him loose and let him do his thing, as opposed to House of a Thousand Corpses. They wanted him to be like this goofy, like eccentric version of his like character from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and he was kind of just like, no, I don't want to fucking do that. And they let him be like this like southerner hick fucking badass, and it fucking works. It really fucking works. Everybody is given way more stuff to do in this film, and this film is thoroughly fucking improved for that. Alright, ghouls and gals, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this double feature episode.